Hi, so if you don't know by now, the Ready Player 2 event is now in effect. Following on from the Ready Player 1 event 2 years ago, one of the biggest events in the Roblox calendar is now in effect. Just by coming into this area alone, you can unlock the secret Ready Player 2 hat and t-shirt. But now there are 2 secret doors opened, both with amazing looking items. But today we're going to be focusing on the first door that unlocks, and that's going to let you collect or gain the second book, which is the Programming Basic Ready Player 2 book. It looks absolutely awesome, it really does. So let's get straight into it. So let's go ahead and jump into the portal and get into the game Bee Swarm Simulator. Okay, so once you're in the game, let's just head behind the black bear over here. Now there's 4 things you need to do, or it's in 4 stages, and I'm going to try and do this live, so sort of bear with me. And also, if you've not already, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and hit me in the comments with what guides and so forth you want to see for Roblox, especially for this Ready Player 2 event and also for the RB battles that's going on. Okay, so we've got a computer at the back here and we've got a little spinning coin. We need to collect that. That's one of the items we need. As I say, this is broken down into 4 parts. The first is collecting a few items so we can get some sneaky little goggles, and then we're going to have to enter some codes into these fields in front of us right here. So next up, we need to grab ourselves a bee. So if I can find where mine is, I'll take this one, I think, and I'm going to open my egg, which is over here, and I'm just going to like pop that egg in one of these. Doesn't matter which one, but I'm essentially just hatching myself a bee. Pretty cool. Got myself a bee, right? So then micro converters that we picked up earlier, I just saw that on the screen there. And also what we need is 77 honey. So just go ahead and start grinding out a little bit of pollen over here. I haven't got a clue how much you need, but it's pretty quick. I mean, it's going up relatively quick. We can only get up to 200 with this pack, and that is a bit of a problem. I may buy a bigger pack in a minute when we've earned some creds, but we'll see how we go. So back over and just start making the honey. Little bee comes over, gonna start doing his thing and thwacking the honey from the hive into the pack. So it looks like we got to 120. We are good to go. Straight into the shop, and this is where we're going to have to buy the goggles. They're pretty good looking goggles, but don't forget you can also buy one of these 4 packs out the back if you find it a little bit of a pain only being able to click up or pick up 200 pollen. So as you can see, we can't buy it because we need 7 cogs. So one thing I forgot to do, which I will do now, is the secret codes. So doesn't matter where you stand in, essentially we're just going to click the system and we can enter codes. I'm going to pop these up on the screen and I'm just going to type them in one after the other. It really doesn't matter if they're uppercase, lowercase, or a mix of both. As long as you see that little logo pop up every time you type one in, then you will be good to go. So the second one is Carmen San Diego, D-A-A-A-A, go, go, go. If I spell it right, which I did, you'll know again because it just popped up. The next one, the third one, is Jumpstart. Okay, so that's in. The fourth one is weird. I don't know what these are or where they came from or who found them, but hey, it's dysentery, and it's spelt not like that. It's spelt with an E instead of an A. There it is. It's the mushroom. Fifth one now is Millie. The 6th one is Troggles, which is kind of weird as well. And the last one is Word Factory. So there we go. We've now got our 7 items. We can close that down. We can rumble back into the shop, open it up, and because we remember to do it all now, we can now craft the item. Alright, so we've got it equipped. We can come on out of the shop now. Next up, we want to head back over to the bear, and we're going to go straight behind there And essentially what we're going to find is a computer, and it's going to give us 4 symbols. So you may be able to remember them, or you may want to write these down. Personally, I'm looking for a pen at the minute because my memory's not that great. Okay, so, oh, that dude's got the scissors, epic. So into the computer, and up pops the first symbol. They come pretty quick, so just get ready, and it's going to show you them. Well, it might. There's a question mark, the and sign, the sideways squiggle, and what looks like a bracket. Okay, so once we've got the symbols, I love the goggles as well, looking really, really cool. Let's just check them out. Look at those, looking fantastic. Allowing us to see into the computer. So what we've got here are 4 fields. We've got the sunflower field, we've got the mushroom field, the dandelion, and in the far distance there you can see the 4-leaved clover field. What I'm going to do just before I jump onto the field is just dump a little bit of my pollen. As I say, we can only carry what looks like 277 at the minute, and you do fill it up pretty quick. It's still messing me around. Just get rid of my pollen. Take the pollen, take it, it's all yours. Go for it, Mr. B, have it. It says 0, it's gone. He's not happy. Okay, he's happy, he's back, and we're on 0. Okay, so the first field is right here, and somewhere, if we zoom out a little bit, somewhere around here we should, there's the first one. So the first one was actually a question mark. The second one is the and sign. The third one was the sideways squiggle, and the final one is the bracket. Okay, and we've got the smiley face of wonderfulness, so we know we did it right. I'm going to pick up my goodies. Everybody likes goodies. Let's not leave them lying around. Right, back to the computer, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump all my pollen out here, and I'm going to edit the video so you don't have to wait and watch me editing all the pollen out. Okay, so the pollen's all gone and we're ready to rumble. Now this second stage, I've got to be honest, I found it a little bit awkward. I don't know whether it's just because I found it difficult to find the actual position of the symbols in the field or what it was, but I found it more difficult than the first stage. The last one, it's relatively easy, but this middle one, not so. So basically we go in here. It's going to give us a nice little smile and let us know that the first one is complete. Okay, so now we can move on to the second. But I think what I'm going to do first is just go straight back into the shop and buy the second pack, because I know it's 800 and it's just going to let me hold a little bit more pollen. So I'm going to edit that out and I'll join you in a sec. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the sunflower seed first, and what I'm looking for is a little computer to pop up, which should have 3 more symbols on the screen. So there it is, but I really want to make sure that I get these in the right order. So what it's looking like is and, sideways squiggle, and then star. So and, sideways squiggle, and then star. Now if I can find the right, oh wow, I found it straight away. That's pretty cool. So the first one was an and hopefully if we now go into the mushroom field, we should be able to find the second one, which is sideways squiggle. Pretty cool, and I really hope this works because I've tried this quite a few times. You really have to make sure that you get those symbols in the right order. We're going to go up to the 4-leaf clover field for the final one. There is only 3 on this one for some strange reason. Both the first and the last one do have 4, which I find a little bit strange, but there we go, that's what it is. And the last one should be over here, and that was the star. And we've got our smiley faces, so we've definitely done it in the right order. If you're struggling to get the right order for this second one, then just wait until the computer actually pops up, and the first symbol you see will be the first one that you need to put over there in the sunflower field. So we're just going to go behind the bear and we're going to hand this second one in, and this is where the fun really starts, because the third one, even though I said it was easy, it does have 4, and you just have to make sure you get it right. So let's hand this in, and we hopefully will get a second smiley face, and what we're going to get this time is a code. So CMDS, CMDS, CMDS. And if you're not sure that you got it right, just pop back in CMDS. Okay, so what we've now got is 4 letters that are the starting letters for each flower. So we've got clover, we've then got mushroom, dandelion, and sunflower. So it doesn't really matter which order you do this in. You just want to unlock them and probably write them down as you're doing it. So the first one should be right here, and you can't change these, they are what they are. So that's the sunflower field, and that's an and sign. So I'm just going to write that down, and then I'm going to go into the mushroom field, and right over here near this mushroom, I'm not too sure if that leaf's giving you a bit of a clue, but this second one is the mushroom field, and that's a question mark. So again, I'm going to write that one down, and then somewhere over here in the dandelion field, I think it's here, I can't honestly remember. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's the bracket in the dandelion field, and the last one is going to be up here in the clover field, which again is in a different place. They're always in a different place, or rather they will be in the same place for you. It's somewhere around here, I know it is. It's not going to be the easiest to find, and my pollen's pretty full, but there it is, and that's a star. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go back and empty all of my pollen. Okay, so we're totally empty of the pollen, and we're going to head over to this field in the back with no flowers in it. And remember, we've got star, question mark, bracket, and, because that is the same letters as the CMDS. So somewhere in these fields should be one, somewhere around here. There's the first one. That has to be a star. Hopefully my bee's going to take care of that beetle thing. The second one right next to it somewhere is a question mark. Great, that's already what it needs to be. This needs to be the bracket, and the final one needs to be the and sign. So hopefully, fingers crossed, and we got the 4 smiley faces. Pick up all your loot, and that is it. Hopefully now, because we've had the final 4 smiley faces, we should be able to head over back to the computer behind the bear and get the 3rd smiley face in there. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Wow, look at this guy's going crazy with hundreds of bees going on. This is a real hardcore bee swarm player. Pretty fantastic. I really wish there was a run button on this as well. That'd be quite nice. Please do make sure that you go and log this last one in. You do have to do this. None of the items will be in your inventory until you do this. So just finally look inside the computer, and there comes the 3rd smiley face. Nice little coin, and the How to Program in Basic 7th edition. So you should have also seen the pop-up in the bottom right hand corner, but if you then go onto your inventory, we've now got the How to Program in Basic. Looks absolutely fantastic. And if we pop back into the game, reset, we've now got the absolute cool looking Programmer Basic hat on our head. Really, really cool. So there we have it. I really hope this has been helpful for you, and you find it a lot more easier to collect this next cool item in the Ready Player 2 event. If this has been helpful for you, then please subscribe. We're going to have guides coming up every day. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and hit me in the comments. Keep having fun, and bye for now.